Hi, I wanted to share a quick video on how you can use EFT tapping on yourself for your horse. So EFT tapping stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, and it's designed to calm our nervous system by interrupting that fight or flight response. And horses, as prey animals, they have a heightened fight or flight response. This is one of the tools that I love. It creates a positive environment. It helps with emotional well-being, and it can help create relaxation and bonding with you and your horse. So I'm going to attach a video to this that I'm also going to put as a short video that you can watch so you can see it in action with the horses. But essentially all it is, you can't really see it in the video because I'm wearing gloves, is just tapping on the side of the hand and slow rhythmic breathing. You can choose any sort of breathing technique that you want, that you find calming, whether it's box breathing or just in for 3, out for 3, whatever it is. Just focus on just gentle breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I'm going to share with you a story about using this with my horses. But first, I want to point out a couple of key points to remember when you're doing this. So one, be curious. When you're curious, it helps release expectations. And doing this and thinking, are you calm? Have you calmed down yet? Can we move on? I don't have time for this. Can you hurry up and calm down? That's not going to help, right? So, but sometimes when we have a time constraint or an agenda, we can have expectations. But if we can be curious, then that helps us release those expectations. Also, sometimes when you do this, your mind might wander, like mine did in the video I'm going to attach. And oh yeah, my mind is wandering. I just caught it and brought my attention back to my breathing. And you'll see in the video, my horse starts to lick and chew. And he did that as soon as I brought my wandering thoughts and my focus and attention back to my breathing, and just simply be curious. So if it helps you to be curious, you can say, I wonder what he thinks of this. I wonder what he's so nervous about. I wonder what's going on. Right? Any way to simply be curious. And also, you don't need to wait until there is a situation that has arisen. You can use this at any time. I encourage you to take it to your horse the next time you see them, and just, whether you're in the field, in the paddock, in the barn, before you even do anything with them, just simply tap on the side of your hand. You can switch back and forth, focus on your breathing, and observe their reaction. You can use this technique. You don't need to say anything. You can use it before haltering, trailering, grooming, riding. Also, it's a great thing to use before teaching or learning something new with your horse. So you'll see in the next video how I use it with the horse. And last week, there was a time where I was with the horses. It was dark. I actually didn't even have my phone. And they were hyper-focused on something in the field and didn't want to eat their dinner. I could have just left them and they would have figured it out. They would have calmed down naturally. But if I can help, and I was curious, what if this would help? What would their reaction be? So my mare was up as far away as she could get from whatever was in the field, but the other 3 horses were on the edge looking down the hill. And I simply stood there, tapping and breathing. I wonder what's in my mind. I was thinking, I wonder what's in the field. I wonder what has their attention. What do they see that I don't? What do they sense that I don't? I'm curious. How will this help them? And of course, I've done this with them before, and I know it does help. I don't always know how long it's going to take. So as I sat there tapping, I could see my guy's head lower, and he starts to yawn and calm down. And so then I moved and went and did it with my mare. And within seconds, she moved closer to me and let out some huge yawns. And after only standing there tapping and breathing for a minute, if that, she calmed down enough and went and joined the rest of the herd, and they ate their dinner. And so you can use this when on days like today that are super windy, maybe there's tarps flying, or like I said, use this anytime that you want to just create relaxation and bonding with your horse. And I would love to hear how this helps, what your horse's reaction was. And yeah, you can also use it for yourself. Before you go to your horse, or while you're with your horse, if you notice that you are feeling nervous, maybe there's something in the field that your horse is reacting to, and you're thinking, oh, is there a bear? Is there a coyote? Do I need to run? And you notice your fight or flight start to come up, your anxieties. Maybe you're feeling scatterbrained and you want to focus. You can simply tap and breathe, tap and breathe, tap and breathe. And now enjoy the session with my horse this morning at the barn. Please note the volume has been muted because it was super windy and I didn't want it to be too loud for you.